Yeah. Hey folks, I'm Serious
I'm
JG.
Bobo the Vulture.
Welcome back to Let's Play Together. Even though the way we do it is one-player game, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Bobo was trying to extract the AI pod so that we could find out its secrets. Not really sure why we're trying to extract the AI pod, but
So that's the door we can go in. I'm wondering whether or not I should still knock those guys out.
I'll just
Just to go get the damn thing.
get the damn thing. I think you'll have to get out anyway, so I think you'll have another chance.
Is there anyone inside you?
I don't think so. D-Dog should be able to tell. You might want to take your time and look around a bit before interfacing with it, just so that you can see this cool shit to check out.
Although then again, we did see an intruder, so that also raises the possibility.
Oh, there's a guy in here. There's a guy in here. Get down, get down. No, never mind. He's on the other side of the wall. He's just fairly close by.
Yeah, it's in the region.
How do you find the enemies, D-Dog? I find them to be quite charming.
Is that guy coming in here?
He's coming.
I don't think they can.
Stud coming. I think he's like hanging out outside the door. Oh, I could open this up, get a newspaper.
Open this up and hide in there. I don't think they can come in, and honestly, I don't think we're going to have a mission with you dragging the AI pod out behind you.
Yeah, I'm just sort of looking around at all the materials and stuff. I don't know how far I can walk in before I trigger the AI pod to start, like, singing. Also, that's cash money.
That money, yeah, you got money, yeah.
There's no way out. There is no way out of here. It'll be dark soon.
Thanks for knocking over random shit, boss. Hey, there's stuff on the other side of the thing.
There is.
Luckily, you can get it from this side, too. Otherwise, our game would have been over. A game over, yeah! Never be game over! Wow, they're really beefing up security out there.
Yeah, now I do kind of hope I don't have to carry the iPod out of here. Or else it's gonna be big.
Put it on a
trouble.
snow sled and then hook it up to some cables. Well, it's been covered with pictures.
What are these pictures?
Oh, look, there's
Pictures of little baby Hal.
little baby Hal with Dr. Strangelove. Presumably she's like
Actually, that.
daycare.
Yeah.
There's
And then you got the.
Big Boss and Dude. There's Zeke. There's a boat and a butterfly.
There's the yeah, that's like the.
The Peace Walker symbol, butterflies and shit. There's presumably the original Mother
straight.
Base.
Oh.
There's more concept art from Peace Walker.
There's some of the old unit, G unit. There's that same photo. There is everybody hanging out.
There's most of the named characters in Peace Walker.
Chico and Paz. Remember when they were our friends and
Yes.
alive?
Yes.
Everybody's checking out a
Mini
tiny
Zeke.
model of Zeke.
That's when we shrank Zeke after the incident with Paz.
Remember back when you'd take photos, and if you fucked up one photograph, but you still went and got the roll produced, you would still get just the shot of just the water when you'd actually not meant to press the shutter down?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they posted that on here.
Mm-hmm.
There is another early shot of the old base. Just various construction points.
Hal and Kaz being buddies.
Big victory. There is.
That has changed. Yeah, some things have changed, it seems like. But based on the picture of the baby, I think we are meant to assume that we already knew, of course, who Hal's daddy was, and it was implied that he and Dr. Strangelove might have been making a love connection, a strange love connection. But I think that's probably meant to.
Or this image. It's a little rough, but could it be him?
Something seems not quite right.
Is it?
Could
you know who?
Could Titus be Bigfoot?
Alright, so yeah, I think we've had a basic look around here. Let's go,
Oh, hack the terminal, but make sure you look for those things that give you reset your tries and remove duds.
A dude.
Oh, the computers are fairly accurate. Did I tell you the story about the guy in Afghanistan who was bitching that the keyboard I gave him for free was too loud? Literally in the worst country on earth, he's complaining about the loudness of the keyboard that he was given for free. So, I guess I won't be carrying you out then, huh? Alright, well, that's the thing. So does this mean I just failed my mission, or,
Can I float myself out of here? From here? Through that hole?
Self-folding isn't a thing in this game. It's kind of strange.
Side ops list updated.
I wonder what kind of secrets are buried in it. I'll let you know if we learn something. Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Soviets recovered his body. Could he really be dead? Boss, head for Yaha Ovu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's
Extraction
body.
arrived
If
at Mother
Scopes
Base.
was right,
He's been awarded the Secret Service medal.
revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive. This man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up,
Development
well, that just
project
might be
has
what's
been
left of
added.
our old friend Volgan.
Spoiler alert. I mean, why are you just telling me that's who it is, rather than me finding out somehow in, like, a plot scene? I guess we can accept some rewards.
Hey, we
Accept
didn't even
some
get into
entries.
KIAs.
Hey, no one died. Incredible.
Look, it's kind of a big deal.
Like Dario Cueto's office, the little thing says on his desk, I'm kind of a big deal.
Please select a mission.
Still got,
Yeah, we still got... Oh, I guess we can send out another squad anyway?
Oh, yeah, whichever this one was. I think we
Oh.
had a storage shed mission. So, what do I need to be looking out for to see about
Well, to advance the battle gear one, you need to pick whatever the top one is. There's usually like a description of it, which is like actually kind of specific. Defend the pipeline. I think we're already doing it
Okay.
because the description gets into specifics, like its plot, as opposed to just
So there's a chance that we will get
super staff. I would go down to any of the ones that give you resources and hope, because sometimes even if it doesn't say fuel resources, you'll get more than one type of resource for completing it. Although that one, I would just do that one, honestly. D-Dog's found an enemy, by the way. Yeah, so the guards apparently did not notice that happening, because they're not on alert.
Alright, we can send the C
Unit
team going
dispatched.
But we were given a immediate side-op for you to go to, which
here. Yeah.
I find troubling only because I'm like, well, if that keeps happening, when do I get to play? And when does a robot ever get a chance to have fun? Now, to him, guarding the research facility, that just has to be annoying.
Get down.
Get down while I shoot this guy. Hey, why are you lying down? See, that would have been a good time to order D-Dog to stun, because D-Dog was already circled up from behind to take him out.
How did he do that?
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Whiffed. Whiffed again.
Boy, this offense isn't even coming close to connecting. Yeah, WWE 2K16. Having played like 2 matches, I now know there is special commentary that triggers from JR and Cole when you, or Lawler and Cole, when you just like flat out miss the stomp or clothesline.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
So did you guys restock with materials, or was I just sloppier than I thought on the way in?
Well, you didn't like exactly do a full clear, and it's not necessary that you do one either. It's sort
Yeah,
of up,
like
you know,
honestly,
it's
if
on
I
you,
just
what you feel like doing.
wander my way back out the way I came in, I'm hoping that I
Well,
will
if you do-
find a real thorough.
You can do that if you want, but in fact, the next mission that they told us with Vulcan is the other way. It's going back to that Yoko Bolobo supply post, the camp where we rescued what's his face way back when.
Well, that's a separate. I mean, is our side op complete at this point?
Yeah, side op's complete. You finished. You won.
Well, in that case, I mean, I could just go home and then we could get,
It's all good, baby. Yeah, the biggest difference for me is if you go home, then that's traditionally when
You
we
get
hand off the
to,
controller.
yeah.
But if you while you're deployed, if you want, it's up to you.
I feel like I should give you the opportunity to
Okay, well,
play
I
some more.
guess.
Plus, it gives the chance
appreciate
for
it.
like off-plot. You
Well,
know.
we got to listen to some. We got cassette tapes we need to be listening to one way or another. Matter of fact, we
Okay.
should be listening to them right now.
Oh, I don't want to take a shot at that guy.
Something new's going on at Mother Base too. It's like you've lit up all yellow.
That's what I'm all about. I want to find out all these things.
So the Man on Fire had new stuff.
Oh, more stuff about Metallic Archaea is
That's
happening
true.
too.
This is yellow cake that Cypher was having the PFs transport.
It's delicious.
Before we met you, the boss recovered it from a truck crossing the savannah.
So that was
Are there
happening
metallic
while I was
Archaea inside it?
searching for
Yes,
cassettes.
the Archaea metabolize uranium-235 to subsist.
They must be stored inside yellow cake, and it must have pudding in the mix.
This is not true pudding.
Inside yellow cake, where they cannot survive.
Okay, apparently time
So
stopped for the
biological
cassette tape
traces
too.
of super impurities were actually the real cargo. Of course, they are deactivated, so they do not.
Good,
trigger
good job,
They are
Kaz.
baker's yeast. Yet, they do gradually enrich the uranium as they feed. I imagine you detected weapons-grade traces. Yeah, we did.
Well, we figured that
The
wasn't important.
malachite that was loaded on the truck had traces of uranium in it,
Malachite?
too.
Goodbye now, Sailor Moon. This one's for suicide.
Base was gonna sell
Yeah.
yourself nuke kits.
He's coming too. Roger
Don't
that.
interrupt your own voice on the cassette tape, Miller.
And the ores with the uranium could be sourced by the client or provided by Cypher.
Yeah,
Even the trace amounts buried in common ores can be enriched to weapons-grade uranium by the metallic Archaea. Proving that must have been the most important factor of the trials.
And
That and the
tribulation.
ability to successfully prevent detonation.
So if the amounts of uranium in the ores are
D-Dog?
low enough, they can get past any inspection.
That's not a
And you
guard,
only
that's a
need a tiny amount
dude.
of the Archaea to act as the yeast.
That's
No
annoying.
great challenge to smuggle that either. The first step towards saturating the world with nukes.
His plan. That was not my intention. My only goal in developing the metallic
Oh, I
Archaea
think,
was to save the Dene.
Ocelot's getting a little,
What would you think a tool for creating undetectable nuclear weapons would save your
accusation
people?
towards Code Talker
After
there.
70 years, the Dene reclaimed the Navajo nation from which we were banished.
The Cactuar Nation.
All the hardships
Navajo
of
Nation of Domination.
But we were proud to live off the land we called our own. But in the moment the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, everything changed.
I don't get it.
The nuclear arms race between the U.S. and the Soviet Union.
It's always about the nuclear bomb being dropped on Hiroshima. We just nuked two of your cities. Get over it.
Massive demand for uranium. And it was our ill fortune that the ground beneath the Navajo Nation was rich with uranium ore.
Oh, I see. I think it's lucky you could sell it for big money.
Set up
Big
mine
prizes.
after mine. And many of the Dene
Roger.
never informed of any danger.
Oh,
Every day they went to work with
no
protection.
condoms.
The slag was simply piled out in the open.
The depleted uranium rounds was just a cover story for human experiments.
No, some of that stuff did happen. And a lot of it is because like they literally didn't know
Right.
what half of that, like, oh, we just put it in barrels and like keep it away from people is probably fine.
Yeah, it should be alright.
Then they would use it for target practice,
Became sick.
shooting barrels. It's easy as shooting uranium in a barrel.
Lives on to this day.
What was that,
I have no
people?
idea. Wanting more than anything to revive the land my forebears left to me.
My pallbearer.
I was delighted upon discovering microbes that eat uranium.
Fool,
be
now that
sweet.
you've gotten on the helicopter, it will cut off my cassette tape halfway through.
Uranium.
Were you
We'll have
successful?
to fast forward to this point next time.
The research called for funding on a colossal scale,
Colossus, the Foreman
but
Project.
nobody was willing to invest with no prospect of a return.
And that's when Skullface showed up.
Correct. I can save you and your people.
I, Skullface, I'm a totally nice guy.
Faces with skulls.
Skulls made out of pieces. Skull face. Wait, no, that would be face skull. Face made out of skull. Skull face.
Dang, I was kind of hoping it would just pick up from where it was.
It ain't work that way. So
It was the last of the metallic archaea ones. Motive for researching metallic archaea, I guess was.
What made you think a tool for creating undetectable nuclear weapons would save
no, I
your
don't think we
people?
actually got there.
We did. Yeah, the Dene, he was just talking about it.
Okay, so we actually got to the end of this.
Got through that. I think it ends with at this one ends with Ocelot going like, huh, gonna make nuclear weapons and shit. What?
They can get past any inspection. And you only need a tiny amount of the archaea to act as the yeast.
Yeast.
No
I
great
remember them
challenge
talking about
to
yeast,
smuggle
but I guess
that
I wasn't
either.
listening.
The first step towards saturating the world with
Oh,
nuclear
you're right.
My only goal in developing the metallic arcade.
What made you think a tool...
Because I master tape recorder technology live in our video.
Funding on a colossal scale, but Nope was willing to invest.
And that's when Skullface showed up.
Correct.
There he is. And then there's Skullface.
Save you and your people. We share the same will.
I'm a totally nice guy.
That is what he said to me.
Smith.
And I believed him. Black Anna forced me to abandon my uranium cleanup work and focus on
So
nuclear weapons.
Belgana is Skullface, or?
He held all the Dene hostage.
At this point, there were warning signs. He might not have been our friend.
Uranium mines within the reservation are finally closing down. It is simply less expensive now to source uranium overseas.
New victims, different places.
But uranium is a tactical
There are
resource.
Navajo
To
prisoners
rely
in
on a
countries
foreign
all over the
country
world.
is a difficult decision to make. And he was in the perfect place to influence that decision.
Washington, D.C.
He could have condemned your people to the mines forever.
The contamination comes not only from uranium,
But also from
the
Myranium.
fallout from the Nevada nuclear tests also settled on our land.
This really sucked.
As if our fortune were not already bad enough. We are also downwinders.
Well, yeah, at least you're not from the Marshall Islands, though.
We were downwind of a guy who ate chili for lunch. Totally sucks, dude. Don't even get involved in that shit.
Alright,
So,
so do
I
you want to
think
go
we
back to the base and listen to some tapes, or...
I mean, I could listen to tapes while we do the next side up as well.
Alright.
You never got shot, so we don't really
Need
need a
tapes,
shower.
Alright, no, I mean, whatever. I didn't know
Um,
whether or not going back to base would trigger cinemas, or
might.
raise morale, or whatever the shit other stuff you're supposed to go back to Mother Base for.
Well, usually they drag you back kicking and screaming to base periodically, so we're probably fine. Did we end up doing an additional combat?
Please
Yeah,
we're
set up
all
a mission.
combat.
Yeah, it was a
deployment out.
short combat deployment, so it will probably be done before the other ones again.
So
But
we got anti-theft, cam drone, cam defender, UA
or you
drone.
could go attempt to find Burning Man's body.
Yeah.
Please select a landing zone.
That's that cool. Well, I say cool. It's that prison.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess since I was trying to get you to test out. Oh, you did get shot a couple times. Looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When we raised that one alert.
I was trying to make you use the robot, so I guess I better be willing to try him out.
Setting 1. What does that even mean?
I have no idea. I think yeah.
Wait, does it say something on the right? Yeah, select it. Yeah, okay. Bible.
I think it's
Oh, okay.
it doesn't change. Like you can
Oh,
have it
custom
set for
settings.
different
All right,
ones, yeah.
so let's see what kind of stuff we can give them.
Oh, I'd have to come out to this screen here and
Oh, give him-
customize them here.
I understand now. Customize DeWalker.
So his main chat. I don't think we've unlocked multiple versions of this stuff. Sub weapon is.
We haven't really bought any equipment for him.
He's got a support head. He's got a task arm. We can make him like zebra stripes.
You know. You could make him shiny gold, it looks like, on the right. Oh,
It's not
never
really
mind,
that
it's-
shiny, is it? Yeah, I think we'll even be. We could.
Oh, do we need to research anything to make him worthwhile?
Well, we could see what there is to see.
Please specify a project.
D-Walker. Deploys rolled homogeneous armor to protect but not obstruct the many drive parts inherent, so this basically makes it more durable. Give
That
it more
increases its
ammo.
Autoloader shortens reload time.
Adds a stealth function. General purpose manipulator arm filled with reinforced drive parts, additional close quarters.
So he could beat up things better?
Yeah.
Or you get him a better,
Get him like fatal
better
weapons
stun
or
gun.
better stun gun. Well, you know, it looks like all of these take a while to...
Yeah.
He's like gallon gun, missiles. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's the best guy to use for your stealth missions. But,
Clank, clank, clank. I will be sneaky, boss. Clank.
stealth mode activated. No one will detect me now.
Please
No,
select
I
a
have a
landing
machine
zone.
gun. After you give me a machine gun, boss.
Alan Rickman bot activated. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get.
Deploying.
Thanks, Robo Dude. Let's go. I mean, I guess I could just ride him around for a while, get sick of him, and leave him behind. He will probably auto get removed by a Fulton when the mission's over.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's
Oh, so this is just a guy that you ride. I thought for some reason like you were supposed to walk
it's
around
a
behind
trumped
it
up
and-
version of those walker gears. So you can ride it, or you can.
Oh, or you can just give it
I
basic
well, I
commands.
think
Tell
maybe
it to,
it's
like, hey, go stun this thing. Go. Affirmative.
Why aren't you in the vehicle? Well, why aren't you in the helicopter? I mean, like, am I just gonna land and you're already there, like D-Horse? Which
Yeah.
and didn't make sense for D-Horse.
Maybe
So why would it bother me
D-Horse
now?
and D-Walker are being carried underneath in a harness.
Could be.
Like
Would
both
really
together
suck for
right now.
D-Horse.
Nope, there's Walker gear. It's already been deployed. Diamond Walker, sure do shine, 'cause you're made of metal,
So it makes sense.
totally fine.
Be careful down there, boss.
Okay. Oh, how did it know that I was engaged? I'm not actually driving right now, but
Oh, I thought that was. Oh, see, he's got a Dairy Queen logo
got
on him.
DQ
He's
branding.
awesome. Driver.
I keep
engaged.
seeing the triangle function for Walker there, and I was like, wait, you can pet D-Walker?
Driver engaged. Congratulations, driver.
Mazel tov. That's fine.
So I just gotta be aware. He's not gonna detect enemies for me. I need to kind of remember that as I'm going.
Yeah, it's the river.
I think if I kind of cut up this way.
Well, for that matter, I mean, you could just set up a marker. Hey, D-Arm, grab that plant.
Marker placed.
You're missing so many exotic plants. Your exotic plants are on fire.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
the arm won't do it.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Who said that?
Driver defeated? What?
Driver disengaged.
Oh.
Like no longer.
Things didn't work out between the driver and his fiancée. That's so
Enemy
sad.
presence detected. The map
Where the
has
hell
been
am I?
updated.
I thought...
Yeah, like just over the ridge.
Okay. So if I poke out over here, I'll be...
You'll be looking down.
It's
You
very
see,
poorly
you see the
placed.
antenna to the right?
Detected.
Yeah.
Antenna to the left. Antenna to the right.
It's a very poorly placed base, actually, right at the bottom of a cliff overhang. It's pretty much designed to be snuck into from this direction. Okay, that's a dummy.
That's a dude.
You can learn a lot from a dummy. Oh,
I did hear you. There we go.
Analysis complete.
2 dudes there.
Guy's a tough guy.
Oh. You can tell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got tough. So is that a skill that means that he will not
I don't remember what it actually does in gameplay terms. So it affects how they perform in away missions. So yeah,
Analysis complete.
that's not the term I meant to use, but
yeah, on outer, yeah, your
Outer.
deployments.
Analysis
Outer
complete. Analysis complete.
Jeez, they're all just standing out in the middle of the square here. Now there may be a guy in the there may be a guy at the gate below, and there may be a guy on the outside. Yeah,
Analysis
there may be a guy
complete.
up and to your right. You know how there's a little base on this same ridge. It doesn't look like there's anybody in there right now, though. But alright. Now it is up to you what kind of weapons, powers you want to use and try and take all these dudes out. Now if you take him out with a headshot, everybody else is going to go like,
that's why I picked the
maybe
guy
they're not.
farthest away. Oh, there's a left in front, man. Oh, fuck. They
Somebody
didn't.
did. This guy's going. None of them are wearing helmets though, so that's convenient. I don't know that you got them. Oh, you did. This guy saw that. That for sure hit him. Load.
And this guy's just not that attentive.
This guy missed. And he got hit by one.
I think I'm good.
Sun will rise momentarily.
I mean, you haven't conquered the base because you haven't gotten
The
a
message, yeah.
message.
But no, a robot was really helpful there.
Alright, so he's gonna come down. He will. Question is whether he will notice the guys in the court first, or whether he. No, he's gonna come straight out here. Alright, so you can stick him up.
On the ground.
Still haven't gotten the message to say
Stand
that.
out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Still haven't gotten a message telling me that the base is clear.
Well, you have all these guys to be able to hopefully tell you where other
Yeah.
people will be. And that guy may now scream and draw other people. You did care.
Where are your friends?
You gotta extract
The
him.
map has
Nobody
been
seems to
updated.
notice. There might be one guy left who's like in somebody's yelling something.
There's a guy
Subject on
inside
board.
that room.
Leave the rest to us.
Somewhere over there. He's maybe in. Oh, there he is.
I'm worried about how long this is taking.
Yeah.
We're just gonna start taking dudes out.
Well,
Of
I
the
mean,
base
yeah.
by a balloon.
Taking everybody out. I gotcha.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And you can get some heroism by kicking those inflatable things.
I mean, you can get, like, you can make the game way harder, set the difficulty higher. When guys spot you, they don't go, "Oh, what's going on?" and loudly let you know they've spotted you, but
Yeah.
this difficulty's fine. You kind of keep your wits about you, you're usually okay.
Heard somebody say,
There's a bunch of you guys still around. That was a quick whiff.
yeah.
Apparently this place is still not empty.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I figured there might be guys on top. I mean, not on top, but like guys. He did not successfully take down that.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You could headshot him here and prevent him from. There's a guy behind him.
Damn, there's a lot of dudes.
That guy just woke up. Missed.
He's coming too.
Your suppressor's almost out.
Damn it.
Okay, helmets, be careful. So yes, these guys are starting to wake up. There's a man on. Oh,
Yeah, I guess I just interact with him and I have a cinema. I thought I was gonna
have a chance to.
just zoom out on a balloon. Now it's time to end the video. Whatever the result of the cinematic is, we gotta end the video. So yeah, see,
Kind of funny they just. Well, you know, this is very valuable artifact to us.
leave
Let's
it out here, expose
set
the
it on
air.
a blanket in the sun.
And now, see, once I knew it was Vulcan, I can't stop seeing it as Vulcan, but
Yeah, no, it's not something that you immediately
figure out, but
Yeah.
it does work. I can't figure out why I guess they figure people are smarter than us and had already figured it out, and Ocelot's like, yeah, it's Vulcan pretty much.
I think they probably had. I think they thought it was going to be a cool idea, and then they ran out of time to develop that whole concept.
Yeah, it's probably
Like
what it
later
is.
on, they were going to be like, "Boss, you did this to me." And,
Whoa, hey.
oh, it's a unicorn. New Dave.
Sucks, man. I thought by attaching a balloon to his dick, I'd certainly be able to extract him.
Like, seriously, it's a fiery Pegasus horn. I mean, unicorn horn. Pegasus are obviously the white horse.
I didn't equip the water gun or anything.
Well, that's alright. Don't worry, I've made all of the enemies here random magically disappear. Here's looking at you, snake.
Here's looking at you, ubiquitous.
Cease to us, think this guy's made a mistake. Hey, you burned off my eye patch. Son of a...
Well, burned off my not being Vulcan face.
No wonder you couldn't beat him before. You needed a C-type extinguisher for electrical fires. Wait. The burned horse supposed to coincidentally have been,
I think it was the boss's horse. I think
Psyche.
I think they both were dead and were being animated by frickin' Psycho Mantis. And it appears that the mission automatically ends, and I don't have to worry about being captured now.
This is Pequod. Don't mind all those guys that were outside or the people you hadn't
I
pulled
think
yet.
I had like one or two guys, and they hadn't actually spotted me. crazily enough.
Oh no, you were in a position that you still could have managed to get through without raising an alarm.
So we got Deadpool.
It was going to get tougher
with some,
because you ran
bolts
out
sticking
of
out of his head.
You'd run out of rifle ammo or rifle suppressor.
Hey, defend the pipeline successful. We got the Zorn Cup blueprint. We
Right,
failed,
so you
however, to gather plants. Then we
Extraction
succeeded in gathering
arrived
plants.
at Mother Base. Development project.
Medical
has
team
been-
went down somehow.
Gotta get up to get down.
Maybe someone from the medical team got sick.
Or got killed in a failed attempt to gather plants.
Not the
Seriously,
medical
it's
team doing
Deadpool
doing
with some
gathering
spiky
plants.
bits.
barely recognize you, Colonel.
Oh, come on, you guys are buddies.
Skullface used your thirst for revenge against Big Boss, did he?
What a thirst for vengeance. Oh, cute.
Hey, remember that time I said the bitch was wearing perfume?
I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Man, I really should have known it, because, I mean,
Development
Has it
project has been.
Fury
Furycorn.
that's,
Seriously, Furycorn. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
That's Furycorn.
That's what you want to do, Kojima? Make up terms like Furycorn? Sure. All right,
You know,
folks,
I
well,
love Furycorn, but unfortunately,
Well, you gotta chew
among
it,
the
so carefully.
among the things in the vegetable family, it's a little high in carbohydrate to be eating on my diet. Furycorn. Of course, the other problem is if you don't chew it carefully.
Yeah. You eat all the bacon fat you want, but no Furycorn. I get you. All right, folks. Well, when we come once again, Katrina Milmuertes are gazing down at us as we prepare to call it a video. When we come back next time, new missions are available, and I was going to listen to cassette tapes during that, and I basically forgot. The cassette tapes we need to listen to are piling up too, so we'll get going on something next time.
Bye.